Hi everybody, just wanted to, first off, I hope everybody had a happy Easter, and I want to say, God bless everybody, since I still believe in biblical law and everything, and I want the best for everyone, but there are just certain, to me, I just want goodwill for everybody, and I would like to take this time to personally thank everybody who's looked at my videos, and I also would like to publicly say that, I just wish everybody all the best, God bless everybody. But there are also a couple things I would like to address with people. One of them is spysites. I'm titling this video, Security Way of Life. And just wanted to let everybody know that you have to think about what you post online because you never know who's looking at it. I'll give you an example. Let's say you decide to take a vacation somewhere. And I know Facebook is a popular thing, but don't post anything until you get back. Wait, like a reasonable amount of time to post anything. Don't ever post it while you're away, because when you're on these sites, you never know who's looking at them, and that can lead to worse consequences, like somebody breaking into your house and violating your personal security. Excuse me. But another thing I would like to address with you is wedding announcements. Now, you might be thinking, well, Britney's top fan, why wedding announcements? They're a personal thing, they're private. But the thing is that when you do that, so when you post them, it says you're giving everybody, carte blanche when you're not going to be home, so they can also go break into your house. Even funeral arrangements. I know this is a sad time in everybody's life, don't get me wrong, and I'm sorry, that anybody that has lost a loved one, I give you my condolences, but you gotta be smart, so these are things you do not broadcast inside your, you just don't broadcast it, so you can make what you see in the obituaries, like in memory of someone, but don't ever broadcast, when you're leaving, when funeral arrangements are going to be, because thieves look at these types of things. Now, a lot of you guys may ask me, well, Brittany's top fan, how do you know so much about security? Well, my personal background is I've been in security for over 9 years, and since I'm good at what I do, and under the law of the state where I reside, you have to be updated on these things. It says for a perk card, you have to be updated. You have to know the rules. You also have to know a lot of things. So, and plus I've been a supervisor in security, so I ask that you give what I say absolute credibility, because you're not talking to somebody that doesn't know their lick from their liquor. But you have to know the rules. You just have to use a little thing right here that God gave us, and that's our brains. So these are things that, now I'm not trying to sound arrogant to anybody, I'm not trying to be condescending. I just want to use my experiences as a way to teach you, what things not to do. I want to share my knowledge and everything that I have learned with you. So if I sound condescending, I'm not trying to be. I just want to try and educate you. So these are things that I want everybody to understand. Just don't. Now I can understand you guys want to share your lives with people, but we have to think in terms of security. Says you don't want your personal security out there being violated, because there are a lot of unscrupulous people out there. It says, unfortunately, it is what it is. And it's sad that, we have people like this, but there's nothing that I really can do about it. But it is what it is. And even though I says I'm sorry, this is me as a man myself, I wouldn't want, to violate something or even think that, I might cause something, because I open my mouth on social media or anything like that. Don't ever post anything like that. And also, I want to also address, pictures that you post. Now, parents, it says if you're ever looking at this video, I strongly recommend, as a security person myself, do not ever let your kids post pictures, especially ones where they go to school, where they live, their favorite hangouts, cause, and especially like playgrounds. If you live near a park or anything like that, don't ever broadcast that stuff on anywhere, because there are pedophiles out there. And me personally, I says I am against pedophiles, and I want to give you guys an how can I say this, an additional way to protect your kids. And especially like nowadays with smartphones, this is, there are settings on your smartphone where they can't triangulate you and things like that. And no, I'm not a member of the Illuminati. I'm just using it as a triangular, like different points and things like that. But because that way, this is, they can like get an idea as to where you live, where your school is, and things like that. Don't let your kids do that stuff. Don't even let them post it. And the second point is why I say don't let kids post that stuff is because they like to reveal like a lot of form and things like that. That's what pedophiles like to look for. The second thing I'd like to add to that is keep your kids away from celebrity websites that are aimed for them. Now, why do I say that? Very simple reason. That's where pedophiles hide. It's very simple. It says they go where the kids are. So we have to be smart and we have to be educated. Now, it doesn't mean paranoid. It says there's nothing illegal with talking to a kid. It says I'm a mentor myself. I try to teach kids, the ways to be and everything. But we don't want to, and I don't want parents to assume that, oh, well, everybody out there is bad because, if they're members of certain things, But don't ever assume. But the only thing that I will say here is this. It says strictly monitor your kids. And I will warn you, it says, under the laws of our country, it says screen names of pedophiles have to be registered, along with things like that. So, now my home state of Illinois, it says a pedophile, if they're caught using a computer to solicit a minor, the judges will take their computers away. So, but that's still not an excuse. We have to use common sense. It's just like walking down LaSalle Street in my hometown of Aurora, Illinois, and with being if I was a woman, I was walking down wearing lingerie, and then you get surprised that somebody's looking at you and wants to try to commit a crime against you. Let's think, guys. But I still want everybody to be safe. That's why I make my security videos and things like that. And I also like other things like my mama jokes, but don't get the meanings twisted. I want what's best for everybody. That's why I want to take my time to educate you. From one person to another, I'd like to share my experiences, my knowledge, and my expertise. But I just want everybody to be safe. It says I just want everybody to be happy and healthy, but we have to be smart. We have to think security as well, but also security of the mind. It says if you put, as the old saying goes, like garbage in, garbage out. This is like with me. It says I got a few handguns in my time. It says what you allow, and I want to use this clip to talk to men. I says to my fellow male brothers out there, it says why let your kids watch something that you wouldn't let inside your house if you had all your guns pointed at them. You know, it says that's how we get all this stuff. It's because it messes with the mind, man. You know, it says the mind, as the old saying goes, the mind's a terrible thing to waste, and which and truly it is. You know, it says I'm not going to go into all the studies and things like that because I don't want to bore you. But I do want to say this: we have to think. It says even video games out there. It says not my personal favorite ones are the Castlevanias, but now as a Christian man myself, it says we have to watch what we allow in our homes because it gives evil influences the law within the confines of biblical law to enter your house. Now Satan is a legal expert. He knows the law. And he won't prey upon you when you're at your strongest. He'll be at weakness. And just like I said before, it's when you post, like funeral things, that's when you're going to really get hit. Things like that. But I want everybody to understand that the reason why I make this video is because I want what's best for you. So I ask you guys to keep that in mind. But if there are any other topics that you want to know about, in the realm of security, I've done it for 9 years. I'm still in the industry, so please, make any comments, but please, I expect them to be respectful, not anything like attacking me or my character or anything like that, because I will warn you. I see those. I will flag the comments, and YouTube will get the reports on that. But just keep them respectful, please. But anyways, I just want to encourage you. I want to give you this knowledge. Now, one more quick thing I know I touched on earlier, but with spy sites, there's a whole bunch of them, and to my knowledge, they are legal under the Freedom of Information Act. You can spy on certain people, But the thing is, they can also do it to you. Like, it says anything you can post. It says they don't even have to be a member of that site. They can, like Facebook. It says you can go to like these other spy sites and you can watch what somebody typed, what's already been posted by them. That's how these guys get you. So, but I just ask that you guys to think. I'm going to sign off for right now, and I want the good Lord to bless you and everything. May the good Lord's face shine upon you, and may the Lord be gracious unto you all the days of your life. May God bless you, and may He keep you, and may His face shine upon you, and may the Lord bless you all the days of your life. Have a nice night, and God bless.